Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's keep up with our analysis of the euro currency. You can see its reaction yesterday on the Fed meeting was moderate because mostly Jerome Powell hasn't said anything new. So he has ignored any tweets from the Donald Trump and just keep the course of the Fed Reserve stable without any big changes, which is actually has made the moderate impact, as I said. And here was also some notes of the inflation in his speech, so that's why we see that the first reaction is down. But in general, you could see that it was really fast in short-term reaction, and even some markets have shown the upper direction. So, for example, in the gold market, you can see extended return back, very similar to we see on the euro currency, and on the Bitcoin in particular. So we see upward actions and breakout of the confluence area, but we consider Bitcoin today later in a separate video. For now, since we're coming to European Central Bank meeting, personally, speaking shortly, I wouldn't consider taking the long position until the results of the European Central Bank meeting. By the three reasons. Two reasons you already know, because they stand on the cross-market analysis. This is the first reason. 10-year bonds on the United States. Yes, it is potentially a bearish picture, suggesting weakness in the dollar and dropping on the yields, but currently we stand on the stage where it could rise slightly, increasing the yields with the right shoulder forming, and that could make the temporal pressure and support the dollar in the very short term. Second is dollar index itself. Recall the grabber. We see here some pullback from the top. This is weekly chart, but in fact, if we will get here a white candle, because MACD actually stands right at the opening of the week, so around 107.46 and MACD 107.52. So market has to close above 107.53, and we will get the grabber. Currently, with it just 2 days until the end of the week, potentially this grabber is possible. Finally, those of you who read our analysis in the weekend, where we consider in details possible action from the European Central Bank this week, we have some dovish moments. First of all, it's big revision of the perspective of the German economy, from the 1.1 GDP growth back to the 3 decimal points. It's a really big reversal, big revision. So inflationary pressure in the European Union stands stable. So from that standpoint of view, hardly we will see any some super dovish tone from the Lagarde. They will cut rate today. Very probable that they will cut, but in a more perspective, probably they could keep very careful for making very careful forecasts without forecasting really dovish policy. And from that standpoint of view, the euro currency might not start upward action immediately. So that's why maybe it's better to wait for results of the European Central Bank before considering taking a long position. That's some kind of the careful approach to the current situation. But in general, if you take a look at the technical picture of things that we talked about in the beginning of the week, mostly completed. We have divergence stands in place. On the 4-time frame chart, market hits the confluence area. As we said, this will be the first area where we consider possible taking a long position. Theoretically, it is possible here. So I can't forbid you to make the decision. If you would like to take the long, maybe you will be right. Maybe something will happen that let your currency go immediately to the upside. But more careful approach is to wait, because we do not yet have absolutely evident bullish signs for the euro currency. And of course, market situation tends to be difficult. From Lagarde, we can't expect obvious hawkish comments or something like this. So that puts some shadow on the perspective of the immediate growth on the euro currency, and we call at least to wait for maybe results of the European Central Bank meeting. On the hourly chart, this is the picture still for those who would like to consider possible position taking, or actually for those who trade on the really very low time frames. If you still would like to buy, maybe kind of the hand shorts will be formed here, and you could try to use it around the confluence for position taking. That's the possible scenario for euro currency. I can't say that euro currency looks really bearish, and actually on the Great British Pound, the same story. We see downside action, but it is not really very fast, and we're still considering bullish pattern here and bullish pattern on the euro currency. But something tells me that hardly Lagarde comments today will be really euro supportive. So that's why I prefer to wait for results of the central bank meeting first. But of course, potentially, yes, we're considering this big pattern as well. And actually, from technical point of view, we're at first point where theoretically position might be taken. So actually, this is an area for possible position split. If you trade on a daily chart, this is the first area where you could just take some part of the long position if you would like to. You just need to decide when you will do this, either before the meeting or after. So that was what we have on the euro currency. Let's keep watching and see what will happen.